Today is the 1st of May. It kind of feels like I'm moving further away from my birthday. It's like when I was a kid, birthday, it was like the day before, the day of, and the day after were always exciting days. And whenever I'm moving away from my birthday date, it's always a little bit of a sad a sad time. I think I picked that up from when I was younger. Um, but this weekend, like last night, we went out and we had dinner with some friends at a Japanese restaurant and ate my fill of sushi. It was excellent. Had a couple of big beers. Came home. Tried to watch some TV. Fell asleep. Went to bed. But I woke up thinking about like things to complain about, not to have to complain about, but things that I might complain about. And I got to thinking, and I was like, I really don't have that much to complain about. When I was a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, less and less as time went on. After I had my red pilling and sort of discovered myself, but I came to the conclusion that while I was laying in bed that these days my life's been pretty great. And I have a list. I'm in better health, mentally and physically. I'm stronger, and I've put on a little weight, which has helped me with my overall health. And my Crohn's has been under control, and my mental health has been much better. I haven't been angry, having flashes in the pan. I haven't been getting like randomly psycho at people on the road, or just things happening around the house when I'm by myself that cause me to lash out and these like little fits of rage. I've been more productive. I've been getting more work done. I've been getting more of the hobbies that I wanted to do, like the gardening and the building, the bench, and catching up on some TV shows that I haven't watched, that I can actually sort of that I've been wanting, that I have watched up to a certain season and then put down. I don't know if you'd call that productive, but I feel like catching up on the things that you enjoy to consume can have a positive effect. Cat hair. It's everywhere. I'm not sure what his deal is. He's been dandery as a motherfucker recently. Better social experiences. I've had a lot more social connection with my friends. Even through COVID, we were meeting up 2 or 3 times a week to hang out. And we were getting the workouts in twice a week, which has helped them a lot, I think. And it's helped me stay on task with my workouts as well, so that's been really great. Better financial situation because I'm making more money, and we've been putting more money away in our savings accounts, so we've had this like really nice little safety net throughout the course of the COVID. And as a result, we've had little to no issues with running out of cash. Even when I was furloughed, we were good during that time. We put some of that money away, so that's been good. And it means that when we've gotten these stimulus checks, which we didn't really need, we've been able to just throw them in at the savings account, and not spend them on silly things or rent, which has been really useful. There's been less drama in my life. I've had less drama. I've had less things to cover up, or less things to gloss over, less things that I need to be careful about what I do or what I say, so I don't give out. There was a point there where I was seeing women, like 2 or 3 women at a time, and during those days, there was drama. There just was drama, and there's none of that anymore. Like none of the relationship drama. The majority of the drama that I have nowadays is other people's drama. I've had more time to read. I've been able to get through more of the Booker T books and the speeches that he gave at the end of the book that I have. There's a bunch of the speeches that he gave to the kids at the Tuskegee Institute, and I've gotten a lot of value out of those things. Whenever he's talking about race, you can always take the race out of the speech and just apply person in general. And the majority of what he says, if not all of what he says, is applicable today. He talks about if you find yourself in a job that's like a labor job and it doesn't require a lot of thinking, and you don't feel like if you feel like your job is lowly, then find a way to elevate it yourself. So if you're doing a job where you're just stacking boxes on a pallet, find ways to do it in such a way that you do it at such a high level that they see that you are that good at work and they want to put you somewhere else. Getting paid more, that's was really good. Asking for a raise and getting it when we were going through the raise process. There's been a struggle still with the relationship. It's every day is a new day, and while we have a good relationship, and we do, my wife and I have a good partnership as well as a good intimate relationship. It requires work every day to keep it going, and some days you feel like putting the work in, and other days you feel like not putting the work in. But we've communicated with each other so well over the last sort of couple of years that we're at the point now where we can trade off who's pulling and who's pushing. And as a result, we've been able to enjoy some nice breaks. So that's been really good. And then experiencing more of life. I'm feeling happy about the things that I'm experiencing. I've been able to develop a bit of friendship with some people, and we're going for vacation, which is being paid for in cash. We're not borrowing to go on vacation. We're paying cash for our vacation, and it's not coming out of our savings. For the first time, we're actually taking a trip where it's already basically paid for, and we didn't have to sacrifice to do it. I mean, I've had to sacrifice some time with rugby, of course, to get paid for those games. And then, speaking of which, I think I'm still owed a couple of games. Anyway, it's hard to tell with these things. I feel like I'm still missing games that I'm supposed to get paid for. But anyway, but like I wrote in here, it's great. I can't look at the sum and pretend it's mostly bad, because it's not. And as a result, I've felt more accomplished and more happy and more on point about life than I ever have. And I think a lot of it is to do with these three big pillars that I've sort of patched into my life. Pillar number 1, no drug abuse. Pillar number 2, not waste. Damn it. Turd fucking insects. Sorry about that. That was a bit spastic. Pillar number 2, no wasting time on frivolous hobbies. Getting rid of video games has been a big boon for me, because it's forced me to look elsewhere for enjoyment. And as a result, I feel like my experience of life has been more enjoyable, because it's been new things that I've had to learn and experiment with that I've enjoyed. And then pillar number 3 is staying in the moment, staying with what's on my plate right now, and focusing on taking care of the small things, the things that I can take care of, and not worrying about the bigger picture, the things that I can't control. I think that's probably been the biggest one. Is okay, there are things that are causing negative effects in my life. Let's fix those one at a time, and then if that has a positive effect, then let's try to snowball that into the next thing, and then snowball that into the next thing. So it starts with the drugs, and then it's the video games, and then it's focusing or choosing not to focus on politics and get involved in things that are outside of my sphere of being able to affect. And as a result, I feel like my life's become more stable, and that, more than anything, is cause for celebration, because pretty much my whole life since I left high school anyway, I've always felt unstable. And when you feel unstable, you make stupid decisions and want stupid things. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for me. It's time for a shower. Talk to yous tomorrow. Kaki day.